So shall we start?
Yeah, sir.
Today also we will solve three or two or three programs. Huh? Print the to copy this one string to another string. We will write a program first of all to copy one string to another string. Right. So uh, let's say there is a one string char, suppose ct name. Um, I will initialize this string. Suppose New Delhi. Uh, suppose I write another string ct. Suppose I give a name as size as 20. So these are two strings. Huh? I want to copy ct name this string into this string. So there is a library function. So if you call a function st, for that you need to include the file header file string.h, so that I can call the function strcpy. Now see here, what is the prototype of this function? strcpy uh, function takes two arguments and both are strings. Now there is a char star comma const char star. So first is the target string and the second argument is source string. Okay, source means strings what from which string you want to copy, and the first thing is target means first to which string you want to uh, copy that. So from and to. So we want to copy from city name to city. So argument should be city comma city name. Now if I print source string is percent %x city name, and let's check whether that function copies that string. So target string is percent %x. Let me put here slash n line character, and I'll write here ct. As usual, recall that while handling strings, you just write a name of the string. You don't need to put the ampersand operator over there, because the name string, since string is an array of characters terminated by /0, the name of the string, as we have seen in the arrays chapter, the name of the array contains the base address of the first element. Since city name is a string, it contains the address of first element of a string. So it contains address of n. So there is no point in sending again writing address. Okay, so you don't need like this. It is not, city name itself is an address. Now if I write if I compile this program, let's see whether string is copied or not. So the strcpy copies that string to target string. So this function does that task. Okay. Now, what is our role? Uh, our learning doesn't stop here. The library function is there, right? But we want to explore how this function might have been written in the library. So we are going to write our own function. We are going to write our own user defined function which will perform the same task, copying one string to another string. I will open another project. I will give the name as string copy function. Okay, I'll write that user defined. So first, let me open some PowerPoint presentation and I will explain you, right, what needs to be done to copy one string to another string. Basically, this is explained in. So this is a string, right? This is a target string, right? We want to copy contents of this from this to this, right? Now, suppose this is a city name, right? This is a city. Now we have written there is slide zero, right? So this is a picture in the memory. This is a picture of string inside the memory. Now, when you declare this variable, this contains garbage value. If you want to check that, where is that program? Okay, I will write again. Char city name is equal to char city. So I give size because we need to give size. Here we are not going to initialize this, right? So this city name must be contain some garbage value. So if I print both of these, since we haven't performed any operations, see here, there is a garbage, right? There is a garbage because we haven't performed any operations. Similarly, in this diagram, this will contain some garbage, junk values. Hmm? So why does it print? Because it contains some garbage values, prints that. So what we need to do is to perform, I mean, copy one string to another string by user defined functions. We need to copy character by character, right? So we have to copy n to here, then e to here, then w to here, like this. So we will perform copying operations up to which slash n. So I think you can imagine what must be done. So one way is to write some loop, right? You can write uh, while city name, we need to initialize this to 0. While understanding this program, try to visualize that PPT I shown you. So while city name of I, right? Because we need to run the loop till this character, right? While city name of I not equal to slash 0. Right? So what we will do? I will write city of I equal to city name of I. I will write I plus plus. right? Let's run this program. Uh, this program seems to be good because here each character will be copied, right? And we are incrementing the index, right? So it will go to the second character, copy that third character. So we are incrementing the index, right? So let's print that. Printf source string is percentage slash n city name and target string is city. So if I run this code, it prints that, right? It prints that. Now the question is, uh, will this program run forever? Increase the size. Got that? Some problem is there. Instead, what we'll do, we'll give. Okay, have you observed that there is a problem, right? We'll give size to this, and we will initialize. We won't initialize this. We will take input from the user. The name of the city. And write get this city name. Right? So I will run this code now. I will enter name of the city. Ahmedabad. See. In the first run only, it copied the string correctly. The second run, it gave mistakes. In third run, again it gave mistakes. Right? Let's check a few more things. What I can give, uh, suppose it is not a city name, but let Uttar Pradesh. It gave correct output. So doesn't mean, I mean, your program is giving sometimes wrong output and sometimes giving right input. So it means there is some problem. It is giving correct output. No, I will not write. Suppose Maharashtra state. Got that? So it is completely unreliable. It is completely unreliable. What might be the reason? Got it? Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
what we need to do now? We need to we need to put explicitly slash zero here. Got that?
Yes, sir.
City of I. You don't need to write. You don't need to find that value of I because value of I here value of I whatever the value of I here. Suppose
That is already incremented by I plus plus
exactly. So here you need to write just
slash zero. Got it, sir.
got that.
Yes,
So
sir.
now you will be having no problem. Right. Got that.
Yes, sir. Got it.
You run for multiple times because we have made explicit provision of string terminating character. right?
Yes, sir.
String will be
Yes.
copied as it is,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
Now we will write the function,
Yes, sir.
because we have done this inside the
Main function.
program, but that is not because I told you, once we studied the function part of C programming language, then we will divide our program into separate modules, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we will write our own function. Earlier was not actually user defined function, so I wrote give the name as UD1 because it was just a simple program to copy the string, right? I will write here char name, suppose 50, char, what you can give? Um, Suppose I will give name as source and target, so that is again 50. I will take the input from the user printer, the source string, target string we are going to.
We had to go to print it, sir.
Yes. Suppose I write the function as uh, string copy, right? So you need to pass source. We need to write the function the same as strcpy, right?
Yes, sir.
So it will be void string copy char star comma char star. Will send arguments as target and source. Right? The source string percent s source void string copy, suppose char star tr1 comma char star ptr2. So ptr1 will point to first character of target, and ptr2 will point to the first character of source. So what we will do, while star ptr2 not equal to slash 0, right? What is to be done over there? Star ptr1 is equal to star ptr2, right?
Yes, sir.
And you can write star ptr, sorry,
Out of that, sir.
ptr1 plus plus ptr2 plus plus. You're getting what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And here at the end, as we have seen in the last program, we will write ptr star ptr1 is equal to,
Slash.
right? You don't need to return anything because that is done already. we are, if you run this code, if I write number Ashutosh, got that?
Yes, sir.
Let's compare this for so it works.
Yes, sir.
You have to check it for multiple. It doesn't give any garbage value, right?
Yes, sir.
Now this program can be completely stretched. This thing, this whole can be written in a single statement like this. That is actually the power of pointer. We can write here plus plus and plus
Plus.
plus. Postfix, huh?
Yes,
Post
sir.
postfix is important because what will happen? Star PTR2 will be assigned to star PTR1,
Yes, sir.
and then PTR1, then PTR1 and PTR2 will be incremented.
Incremented.
In that also, PTR2 will be incremented first, right?
Yes, sir.
Because it is on the right hand side of assignment, and then PTR1 will be incremented, right?
Mhm. Yes, sir.
So this works as well. But that,
Yes, sir.
so why actually I showed this? Somewhere you may come across this kind of coding. Okay, when you are going to write programs in data structure, suppose here only, here I will take here only, right? Uh, Instead of this, if I write uh, target, right,
Yes,
is
sir.
equal to source, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, there is no problem. There should not be any problem, right? Source is equal to target.
Target. Yes, sir.
But this doesn't work. It will give an error. Not that. No,
Yes,
why
sir.
does it give error? That I'm going to teach you in C language. At the same time, how this can be done, that is a part of C++. So this is how a one string can be copied to another string. Okay, so convert to suppose lowercase. Right? So see, many times in the world or kind of that, there is some facility like in one single button, one single option in the menu available in the menu, you can convert lowercase into uppercase into lowercase.
Yes, sir.
So this kind of function is there in the library of C. So there is a one string like suppose char student name, right, is equal to stored like this. If I call the function as strl, mm, It was earlier. I don't know whether they removed from the compiler. Is it so? They might have removed. Let's see. I don't know. They removed this. Let's see. I don't know. Hmm. It will give an error. Earlier it was in the library. Perhaps they removed this. Probably it will give an error. First time I came to know this. There is not a function. Maybe that is a library. I mean, in build function, they have made that available.
Yeah, sir. Me compiler.
Yeah, it is making, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it is making that. Okay. So strlwr probably, I don't know. Implicit declaration of they are saying implicit declaration of functions. So there is a implicit declaration. Uh, but how to remove this warning? I will have to check that. Afterwards, I will check. But okay, facility is there. I thought it is completely removed. But first time I came to know this. Now I will remove this. Right? And we will try to write our own function, right?
Yes, sir.
To convert this into lowercase. So I will write printf enter your name. Gates is also removed. I will have to check. Some Gates is now it is in programming terminology. It is called deprecated. It is deprecated function now. They suggest that you should not use the Gates. But I'm not able to recall alternative of that. I will come to that. Gates is student name, and it works though, but the now programmers community some function they are using. So I will write here uh, convert to lowercase, right? And I will send that void convert to lowercase char star. Now how you can convert to lowercase, Ashutosh? Any idea? What can be done?
So logic, any logic behind that? I don't understand.
Any on the basis of our 3 months, you have used that character constant and all these things. Any idea? See,
Yes,
each
sir.
character has got
Oh,
uh,
ASCII value. Yes, sir.
exactly ASCII
Based
value.
on that, we can do
So
that.
there is a constant difference between small case letter and capital case letter,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So if I write while it has to be there star ptr, right, not equal to slash zero, what I will do, I will write star ptr, since we want to convert into lowercase you need to write star ptr is equal to star ptr plus 32, right? because Ashutosh A is the first character
Yes,
in
sir.
the star PTR, right? Star PTR is pointing to A in the Ashutosh, right?
Yes, sir.
It has got ASCII value as 65.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
So add 32, so it will become 97, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you can write the PTR plus, right?
Yes, sir.
That's it. It should work. I think it should work. What is this? Some convert to lowercase. Any problem?
Case. Yes, sir. Spelling, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, here also void convert to lowercase. Sir, in this where we have started writing the function out of the main function.
Here. Okay,
Yes.
okay. So what that? If you run this code, suppose I write Kolhapur city. You will Kolhapur. You got that? No problem.
No, sir. Yeah. Blank space plus 32.
Exactly. So the program now you work on this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you can write just simple if statement, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You
If
can
like
do a lot of things here. See, first of all, we can develop program like this. First of all, we will check if, right?
yes, sir.
Because this program is not going to work if you enter digits, special symbols, right?
Yes, sir.
So this will work only for
Uppercase.
uh, uh, letters.
Yes, sir.
So you work on this, right?
Got it.
That is a matter of curiosity. You just try this, okay?
Yes, sir.
And this is a good assignment for you,
Okay, sir. I will do.
right?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so there can be a see. Uh, this program shouldn't work for uh, all characters except letters,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir. So I will put then condition of, for example, the uh, like from where the capital A is ASCII value start to the Z. I will I will
Ah,
apply condition on that only.
there are numerous ways to design this.
Okay, sir. I will try.
There are numerous ways. This is very interesting because string manipulation is the thing. You will understand all. You will understand. You will implement all features you learn C language till date. Everything.
Okay, sir.
Details, loop, functions, pointers, everything.
Got it, sir.
You got it? Okay. And there is in the same program we will write the another function, right? And I don't need to write that because convert to uppercase means that
Minus 32.
minus 32,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And uh, again, you take single program, okay, and play along with this.
Okay, sir. I will
Like,
do it.
there you can write one more function like change case. So it is if uppercase is there, change to lowercase,
Lower case. Yes, sir.
right? And if in the source string, suppose lowercase is there, change it to
Upper case.
uppercase. Right? Blindly should not because suppose this program is just I showed you to develop logic. Now suppose here I write Achutosh. You got what problem?
Yes, sir.
Because now it is adding 32 to that
Small
ASCII value
case.
yes, right.
Yes,
So
sir.
it is printing ASCII value beyond that 127 perhaps.
Yes, sir.
127 onwards, there are numerous characters. So it is printing those characters, right?
Yes, sir.
So this single program, you will now develop. You can develop lot of things in this thing, right? So it's TRCUT.
Sir, like here you have written char name 50 Sachin. Sir, what if we not write 50? Sir, will the size will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I will
7?
give you. I will come to that. I have not used this function for many days. So I'm actually experimenting how it is going to work. I think it will work perfectly. Then some modifications need to be made. Yeah. So it is concatenated, right? You got this? This is concatenated.
Yes, sir.
Sharma is concatenated to Sachin,
Sir, sir.
right? Now I can explain you. See, strcat is the library function. This string is connected to this string, right?
Okay, sir.
Now, why I given? Because if you want to attach this string to this string, size of this must be more, no?
Yes, sir.
That's why I given size.
Okay, got it.
Otherwise, how it can accommodate? Not possible.
But like,
Suppose,
sir, if you're not writing 50, like in not for like adding them, like in general, then
huh?
then it will have the size what Sachin plus that two code.
No, I don't get you.
So like Sachin has three, 6 characters plus 2 characters, those. So it will be having size 8 if we are not writing 50.
Exactly,
Yes, sir.
exactly, exactly. So it cannot accommodate that, right?
Okay, sir.
The memory will be corrupted. What will happen is that suppose this is the size. Suppose this is the so it is like this. Suppose, right?
Yes, sir.
And this much memory will be there if you initialize.
Yes,
Now
sir.
you want to store contents of this to there, but memory is not there, no?
Yes, sir.
So there will be a problem. So we will take some additional memory beforehand.
Got it, sir.
So here uh, now the thing is that we have to write like this, right?
Yes, sir.
So that when you now when you run this program, it will be a Sachin Sharma. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's just learn commands and go ahead. So now we will write our own function, or you will write.
Sir, I will write, sir.
Will you try?
Yes, I will try.
Yeah,
So
you got that
these
full
are
idea.
very common. Like these are very similar to each, like copying then length. Same
Huh?
thing we have to do.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
You do one thing. Write this program using only inside main function first, right?
Okay, sir.
And then you write your separate function,
Okay, sir.
so that you will learn a lot of things. If you face problems, just send me message, right?
Okay, sir.
So shall we stop here?
Okay, sir. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Uh, there is only one reverse function is there, but perhaps now you got an idea what is to be done.
Yeah,
You
now
just
after watching videos, I think I can like do all of them.
huh,
Yes,
and reverse is strrev, right?
yes, sir.
So suppose I write here strrev, right?
Yes,
I
sir.
think this is also zero. I don't know name, right? If I print name here, it should reverse that string. Oh, what is that? Okay, it is also uh, so
Last is used.
they have made some changes. It will be reversed,
Yeah,
right?
got it, sir.
Now our user-defined function will be you got that
Yes, sir.
reverse that,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah. So shall we stop?
Yes, sir. No problem.
Okay.